The Civil Brics Forum, made up of civil society groups, wants an opportunity to address leaders from the economic bloc.
They want a seat at the BRICS discussion table. The movement spearheads socio-economic, political and civil issues. Now, to tell us more about this, we're joined by the chairperson of the Civil Brics Forum, Owen Ndidi. Morning, Sek. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks to you too, and morning to your viewers as well.
Morning, Owen. Now, you've put out a statement recently talking about your sentiments about BRICS and its support for state-owned entities, and I'd like to know just your response to the latest announcement yesterday, your reaction to the loan to Eskom and the money being given to Transnet as well by China.
Yeah, as we indicated on Monday on our press release, that we are saddened by that because Eskom and Transnet currently have been using funds and they are not accounting for those funds for quite some time in this country. So we're saddened by government continuing to give loans to those two entities while there are mismanagement of funds in those.
Okay, while you are saddened, though, don't you understand that there might be a need to prop them up because they've got so many projects to do, like Eskom, for example, new power stations and making sure that the infrastructure is improved. If not, where else do you think the money should be going? Yes, of course. Yeah, the money should be invested in sustainable development projects. For instance, the money that is earmarked now has been, it's on the cards to be used to generate some fossil fuel driven technology, which is really, that's not sustainable for us in this country and also with our BRIC partners, So thus we are saddened by that. Okay. Now, civil society, from where we're sitting, we're talking about it with Uveka before we went on air. This 10th BRICS Summit, we seem to notice a lot in South Africa of civil movement, civil society, dialogues and discussions. Yesterday we spoke to somebody from the Moja Research Institute who had their own Moja BRICS dialogue last week. Now we've got your forum that's bringing together a number of civil society. Why have you decided it's important for yourselves to organize yourselves around these BRICS issues now?
Look, BRICS recognize two tracks, which is your business and your academics. That's one thing. And we felt that as civil society organs, we should be given a space to engage the head of states in particular. Thus, in the last BRICS, we have been advocating for track 3, which is to recognize civil society within the BRIC countries. And they have agreed with us in relations to that. Then the promise was that in this 10th summit, track 3 will be formalized. So that seeks to say we will be part of the BRICS negotiations, not only outside or out of the table. We needed to be inside of the table. That is why we're pushing for track 3 to be recognized, so that every decision that has been taken there, civil society is part and parcel of that.
But so many civil society organizations, Owen, I mean, how do you decide who will be part of those discussions? The saying, too many chefs. So what would happen if you had to have every single one there? Or would it not make sense for you to have your dialogues and then maybe just a particular grouping to take that message to the leaders at these meetings?
Yeah, many formations, you know South Africa, it's a diverse country and it's democratic as well. That is why I'm sitting here currently as a chair, because South Africa is sharing. So from the BRICS side, I'm also sharing, So the civil society in its making, it's a vast a community. So we have been engaging largely so, and not only BRICS countries. We also invited in our meetings our African brothers, because there is a knowledge that seeks to say South Africa in particular is being created as a gateway for these BRIC countries to use South Africa as such.
So basically, you in Civil BRICS, you are forming an umbrella kind of forum where all these NGOs and NPOs and other civil society organizations can sit, and then Civil BRICS Forum will become like the BRICS Business Council or become like the think tank network of BRICS where the academics collaborate and send in their discussions. Is that how you are going to be managing the affairs of civil society?
Sort of, but let me clarify one thing. The think tanks are part of the BRICS already because they are academics. That's one thing. Think tanks are not representing civil society. That is why we're advocating for civil society to have space in that table.
Are you going to attend this summit? Are you invited in any shape or form for Track 3 very quickly?
We're not attending the summit as said, but we'll be looking and monitoring into the issues and also have our own meeting after the summit so that we evaluate and chart the way forward.
And how do you get your message across then to the leaders?
We have submitted that through the South African Sherpa. Our recommendations are there, and we're hoping that they will find a conducive environment so that they can be discussed and decisions should be taken as such.
Owen, thank you very much and good luck with that.
Thanks.
That's Owen Ndidi from Civil Brics Forum, trying to get the civil society voice to be heard loud and clear in the BRICS Summit.